Welcome to Inside News. This is Jyoti. Let's dive into the details. In Hisar, Haryana, Prime Minister Narendra Modi criticized the Congress party for amending the WAFC Act in 2013, just before the general elections, calling it a politically motivated move aimed at securing votes. He accused the Congress of hastily altering the long-standing law to manipulate electoral outcomes, emphasizing the party's focus on vote bank politics at the expense of the nation's welfare.
बैंक की राजनीति के लिए 2013 के आखिर में, आखिरी सत्र में कांग्रेस ने इतने सालों तक चल रहे वक्फ के कानून में आनन फानन संशोधन कर दिया ताकि चुनाव में वोट पा सके। वोट बैंक को खुश करने के लिए इस कानून को ऐसा बना दिया कि बाबा साहब आंबेडकर के संविधान की ऐसी की तैसी। बैंक की राजनीति के लिए 2013 के आखिर में, आखिरी सत्र में कांग्रेस ने इतने सालों तक चल रहे वक्फ के कानून में आनन फानन संशोधन कर दिया ताकि चुनाव में वोट पा सके। वोट बैंक को खुश करने के लिए इस कानून को ऐसा बना दिया कि बाबा साहब आंबेडकर के संविधान की ऐसी की तैसी। बैंक की राजनीति के लिए 2013 के आखिर में, आखिरी सत्र में
Haryana CM Naib Singh Saini expressed his gratitude towards Prime Minister Modi, highlighting the wave of development brought to the region by his visit on the occasion of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's 135th birth anniversary. Saini paid tributes to the leader and extended congratulations to the people of Haryana. He also emphasized the historic significance of the day, marking the inauguration of the new terminal building at Maharaja Agrasen Airport in Hisar and the flagging of the first flight to Ayodhya.
स्वागत करता हूं, अभिनंदन करता हूं और आपको हरियाणा की ऐतिहासिक जीत की बधाई देता हूं। आपको राम राम करता हूं। आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, यह वही हिसार है जहां की मिट्टी के मेहनत की खुशबू उठती है, जहां पशुधन की समृद्धि गूंजती है, जहां के सैनिकों ने हमेशा हंसकर देश के लिए कुर्बानियां दी हैं। आज विद्या का प्रकाश हर घर को रोशन करता है। यहां की राखी गढ़ी में हमें हमारी प्राचीन सभ्यता की गौरव गाथा सुनाती है। तो अग्रोहा की धरती महाराजा अग्रसेन के व्यापारिक वैभव को और सामाजिक समरसता की कहानी ये कहती है। आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, आपके आशीर्वाद से अब हमारे खेतों में सिर्फ फसलें नहीं, उम्मीदें भी लहलहाती हैं। आपके आगमन से यह ऐतिहासिक धरा विकास के सुनहरे पथ पर दौड़ पड़ी है। हिसार की हवा आज एक नया जोश है, एक नई चमक है। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, आज भारतीय संविधान के शिल्पी भारत रत्न डॉक्टर साहेब भीमराव अंबेडकर जी की 135वीं जयंती है। मैं उन्हें सत सत नमन करता हूं और समूचे प्रदेश को उनकी जयंती की हार्दिक बधाई और शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। मुझे खुशी है आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, आज 14 अप्रैल का यह दिन हम सब के लिए बड़ा ही ऐतिहासिक है। आज हम सब उस क्षण के साक्षी बन रहे हैं जब इस पावन भूमि पर नवनिर्मित महाराजा अग्रसेन हवाई अड्डे से भगवान श्री राम की नगरी अयोध्या में महर्षि वाल्मीकि अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हवाई अड्डे तक हवाई उड़ानों का शुभारंभ हो रहा है। और साथ ही हरियाणा के इस पहले एयरपोर्ट के टर्मिनल के भवन का भी आपके कर कमलों द्वारा आज शिलान्यास हो रहा है। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, रामनवमी के अवसर पर आपने श्रीलंका में राम सेतु के दर्शन किए, जो हमारी सांस्कृतिक धरोहर का एक जीवंत प्रमाण है। और आज से आपके नेतृत्व में हिसारवासी सीधी फ्लाइट से अयोध्या जाकर भगवान रामलला के दर्शन का पुण्य लाभ प्राप्त कर सकेंगे। आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, यह केवल एक हवाई सेवा नहीं बल्कि हमारी आस्था और संस्कृति को जोड़ने वाली। स्वागत करता हूं, अभिनंदन करता हूं और आपको हरियाणा की ऐतिहासिक जीत की बधाई देता हूं। आपको राम राम करता हूं। आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, यह वही हिसार है।
Karnataka Home Minister G. Parameshwara stated that he has ordered an investigation into the Hubballi encounter and emphasized that the matter would be looked into thoroughly. He added that the report would be awaited before taking further action.
Yesterday in Hubli city, one ghastly incident has happened. A 5-year-old child has been kidnapped by a person who happens to be from Bihar and has killed that little girl. So when he was secured, within no time police has secured him, and he was taken to the place he had done this ghastly incident. At that point of time he tried to attack the police. To safeguard themselves, naturally police has fired to his leg and also to his body somewhere, and he has died. Not on the spot, while taking to the hospital is declared dead. Now I have ordered for an investigation. Let the report come and we will see.
Sir, there are sayings that people who are coming from the other part of the country are more involved in these sort of crimes. The local people.
No, there are laborers coming from different parts of the country. Bangalore is a place where it's a fast developing city, and Karnataka also. So a lot of labor force coming from different parts of the country, and there are many cases we see they are involved in criminal activities. But we definitely need to take some note of this, and I would discuss with the labor minister and also the officers concerned and see what we can do. We cannot stop the labor force coming from different states, but we can take some measures. I will discuss with the labor minister.
The accused in BTM layout incident, sir.
Molestation case.
No, that he has been secured. He has been secured in Kerala. He is being brought to Bangalore, and further investigations will do.
What's your opinion about cash centers? A lot of discussion about instead.
No, we have all been given a copy of the report, and Chief Minister asked us to study the report and come to Cabinet on 17th. We will discuss the entire report, and we'll see what comes out of the discussions.
Sir, now that the Akhila Karnataka Veera Shaiva Mahasabha, the Brahmana Mahasabha and the Vokkaliga Sangha are actually not wanting this report to come into force.
No, many communities have expressed their anguish. Many individuals also expressed their opinions, and we will see. Once we make a study and Cabinet take a decision, and then further we will see what will happen.
So not with respect to the political party, but people on social media are addressing that after COVID, lakhs of people have died in the state of Karnataka, and this gas census report might not be apt at this point of time. Is what
No, I can't say anything about it. It will. Yesterday in Hubli city, one ghastly incident has happened. A 5-year-old child has been kidnapped by a person who happens to be from Bihar.
On the occasion of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's birth anniversary, Delhi Assembly Speaker Vijayendra Gupta extended his heartfelt greetings and best wishes to all citizens of India as well as the people of Delhi. In his message, Gupta emphasized Dr. Ambedkar's unparalleled contributions to the nation, particularly his pivotal role as the chief architect of the Indian Constitution. He acknowledged Ambedkar's dedication to social justice and equality, which continues to shape the country's democratic values. Rekha Gupta expressed deep respect for Ambedkar's vision, which has empowered millions of Indians and remains a guiding light for the nation. The tribute underscored the importance of remembering Ambedkar's legacy in advancing justice, rights and inclusivity.
आज बाबा साहब भीमराव अंबेडकर जी की जयंती के अवसर पर सभी देशवासियों को, दिल्ली वासियों को बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं और बधाई। आज बहुत खुशी का दिन है कि आज दिल्ली विधानसभा के प्रांगण में बाबा साहब जी की जो प्रतिमा है उस पर हम सब लोगों ने पुष्पांजलि की है और आज हमने उनको याद किया है। उनकी दी हुई शिक्षा को ग्रहण लोग ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा करें और समरसता का भाव हर नागरिक में स्थापित हो और तेज़ी से मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में जिस प्रकार से आज देश भर में कार्यक्रमों का सिलसिला है, मुख्यमंत्री जी भी यहाँ उपस्थित हैं और हमारे मंत्रीगण हैं, हमारे डिप्टी स्पीकर साहब हैं, विधायकगण हैं, सब लोग यहाँ आए हैं आज, तो इस अवसर पर
In Delhi, Chief Minister Rekha Gupta paid heartfelt tribute to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar on his birth anniversary, hailing him as a great hero who had steered India onto a progressive path. She acknowledged his pivotal role in shaping the nation's future through his vision and leadership. Gupta remarked that Ambedkar had not only shown the country the right direction but also gifted it a constitution whose relevance and utility would continue to endure for generations. She emphasized that his ideals remained a guiding light for India's democratic journey.
बस स्टैंड चौक पर खड़े होकर सभी मेरे वरिष्ठ जनों के बीच में कॉलोनी से आए बंधुओं और हमारे झुग्गी बस्ती के भी भाई बहन यहाँ उपस्थित हैं। मैं आप सबको बाबा साहब का जयंती उत्सव है आज बाबा भीमराव अंबेडकर जी जो कि पूरे देश के लिए ऐसे संत हैं जिन्होंने हम सबको समानता से जीने के अधिकार दिलवाए, उनके जन्मोत्सव पर इस सड़क का उद्घाटन होना मेरे लिए बड़ी खुशी की बात है। मैं जब पिछली बार यहाँ आई तो गांव के बड़ों ने मुझे कहा कि भाई ये रेखा ये सीवर लाइन तो डल गई, अब यहाँ आते जाते लोग गिरते हैं, इसको बनवा जल्दी से जल्दी। और आप मानिए कि मैं इतना कह सकती हूँ, इससे जल्दी कोई काम हो नहीं सकता जितनी जल्दी ये हो। मतलब 1 महीने के भीतर लगभग सारी चीजें होना, टेंडर, वर्क ऑर्डर और आज यहाँ काम शुरू करने की स्थिति में। मैंने आज अधिकारियों से पूछा था, भाई नारियल तब फोड़ूंगी जब काम बता दो, आज से ही शुरू कर दोगे? कह रहे बिल्कुल मैडम। मैं कहा टाइम बाउंड तरीके से ये काम पूरा होना चाहिए और किसी को परेशानी ना हो। ये सड़क का काम, अंबेडकर नगर कॉलोनी की गलियों का काम और अभी हम जो अंबेडकर नगर कॉलोनी के हमारे जो पार्क हैं उनको नया बना के वहाँ पे बेंच इत्यादि घास सब कुछ बढ़िया करके उनको आज सौंप के आए हैं। मैं आप सभी क्षेत्रवासियों को और दिल्ली वासियों को भी ये बात कहना चाहती हूँ, अब दिल्ली को वो सब मिलेगा जो आप लोगों का अधिकार। वर्षों से दुखी होकर के, वर्षों से परेशान आप लोगों ने हमेशा न्याय के लिए गुहार लगाई पर कभी सुनी ही नहीं गई। आज ये सड़क यदि क्लियर है, आज 2 गाड़ियां आमने सामने से इकट्ठे निकल सकती है, तो इसके लिए विल पावर की जरूरत थी। एक ऐसी शक्ति, ऐसा नहीं है कि उस पूरे प्रोसेस में अपने लोग नाराज नहीं हुए होंगे, अपने लोग भी नाराज हुए होंगे, परंतु ये सबके भले की बात है। सबके भले की बात है कि इस सड़क पे जिस प्रकार से दुकान के आगे दुकानें लग रही थी, कोई इमरजेंसी होती तो यहाँ से एम्बुलेंस निकलने की जगह भी नहीं थी। आज सबने मिलकर के जब ये तय किया कि भाई ऐसा काम करना है जिससे निवासियों को भी दिक्कत ना हो, बस स्टैंड चौक पर खड़े हो।
On the occasion of Ambedkar Jayanti, Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel addressed a gathering in Gandhinagar to pay tribute to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. In his remarks, the Chief Minister highlighted Ambedkar's monumental contribution to the making of the Indian Constitution and his relentless efforts toward establishing social equality and justice. He emphasized that Ambedkar's vision continues to serve as a guiding light for the country, inspiring generations to work towards an inclusive and equitable society. Patel also reaffirmed the state government's commitment to upholding Ambedkar's ideals and ensuring the welfare of marginalized communities.
બંધારણના ઘડવૈયા ભારત રત્ન ડોક્ટર બાબા સાહેબ આંબેડકરને 134મી જન્મ જયંતિએ મારા સત વંદન કરું છું. ડોક્ટર આંબેડકરજીના યોગદાન અને પરિશ્રમથી જે બંધારણ ઘડવામાં આવ્યું છે અને તેનો સ્વીકાર કરવામાં આવ્યો, તેનું પણ આ વર્ષે 75મું વર્ષ છે. એટલે કે આંબેડકર જન્મ જયંતિનો આ વખતનો અવસર ખાસ અવસર છે. વિશ્વ નેતા અને યશસ્વી વડાપ્રધાન શ્રી નરેન્દ્રભાઈ મોદીની પ્રેરણાથી આ વર્ષે સંવિધાનના 75 વર્ષની ઉજવણી દેશભરમાં આપણે કરી રહ્યા છીએ. આજથી 24 એપ્રિલ આ અભિયાનમાં ડોક્ટર બાબા સાહેબ આંબેડકરના વિચારો લોકો સુધી પહોંચાડવાનું કાર્ય થવાનું છે. બાબા સાહેબનું જીવન એ સંઘર્ષ અને સફળતાનું માર્ગદર્શક છે. બાબા સાહેબે માત્ર પોતાના માટે નહીં પણ સમગ્ર સમાજ માટે એક સમાનતા, ન્યાય અને આધુનિકતાના આધારે ભારતનું બંધારણ ઘડવામાં महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभावी. પોતાનો અધિકાર મેળવવા માટે સચોટ અભ્યાસ, વિચારશીલતા અને સામાજિક જાગૃતિ કેટલી જરૂરી છે એ ડોક્ટર બાબા સાહેબ આંબેડકરના જીવનમાંથી આપણને શીખવા મળે છે. તેમને દૃઢ વિશ્વાસ હતો કે શિક્ષણ એ મુક્તિનો રસ્તો છે. તેથી તેમણે પોતાના જીવન યાત્રા પાઠશાળાથી શરૂ કરી અને અમેરિકાની કોલંબિયા યુનિવર્સિટી અને લંડન સ્કૂલ ઓફ ઇકોનોમિક્સ સુધી વિદ્યા મેળવી હતી. તેઓ હંમેશા માનતા કે સામાજિક ન્યાય વગર માનવતાની કલ્પના અધૂરી છે. જાતિવાદ ગઠબંધન તોડવા માટે શિક્ષણ, સંઘર્ષ અને સંગઠન ત્રણેયની જરૂર છે. તેમણે કહ્યું હતું કે જીવન માટે આપણે આપણી પાસે વિચારવાની, વર્તનની અને વિશ્વાસ રાખવાની સ્વતંત્રતા હોવી જોઈએ. તેમના વિચારોને જીવનમાં ઉતારીને સામાજિક સમાનતા સાથે વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીના સંકલ્પ વિકસિત ભારત 2047 માટે સતત પ્રયત્નશીલ રહેવા સૌ પ્રતિબદ્ધ થઈએ. સમાનતાના સૈનિક ડોક્ટર બાબા સાહેબ આંબેડકરને વિનમ્ર ભાવે શ્રદ્ધાંજલિ પાઠવીને વિરમું છું. ભારત માતા કી જય. વંદે માતરમ. જય જય ગરવી ગુજરાત. બંધારણના ઘડવૈયા ભારત રત્ન
RJD leader Tejasvi Yadav, while paying tribute to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar on his birth anniversary in Patna, expressed that the occasion was being celebrated nationwide in remembrance of Baba Sahib, who he described as a towering figure and the architect of the Indian Constitution. He emphasized that the RJD and its members remained committed to following the path laid down by Ambedkar. He further criticized the BJP and RSS, noting that although they had historically opposed Ambedkar and his ideology, they were now compelled to observe his birth anniversary due to changing political compulsions. In addition, he remarked that it was unfortunate that parties such as JDU, BJP and their NDA allies had consistently worked against the principles championed by Ambedkar. He accused the BJP of being fundamentally opposed to the reservation system and stated that Nitish Kumar had been entirely taken over by the BJP, rendering him politically powerless.
ये बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर की जयंती जो है पूरे देश में जो है मनाई जा रही है और हम सब लोग जो है बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर जो हम लोगों के महापुरुष जिन्होंने संविधान जो है निर्माण करने का काम किया, आज के दिन उनको याद ही नहीं करते हैं, बल्कि उनकी जो विचारधारा है राष्ट्रीय जनता दल और राष्ट्रीय जनता दल के सारे नेता हो, वर्कर हो, उनके दिखाए हुए विचारधारा पर हम लोग सब लोग चलने का काम करते हैं। आज के हालात जो जिन लोगों ने अंबेडकर जी का विरोध किया, जो लोग गोवलकर के विचारधारा पे चलने वाले लोग हैं, गॉडसे के विचारधारा पर चलने वाले लोग हैं, जो देश के संविधान को नहीं मानते हैं, बाबा साहब की इतनी बड़ी ताकत है कि वैसे लोग जो भाजपा आरएसएस के लोग ना चाहते हुए भी जो है आज अंबेडकर जयंती मना रहे हैं। आप सब लोगों ने माननीय अमित शाह जी के भाषण को सुना था पार्लियामेंट में, किस प्रकार से बाबा साहब अंबेडकर को लेकर के अमित शाह जी का बयान आया था। जो दिल की बात थी वो अमित शाह जी के जुबान से जो निकली, यानी साफ ये दिख रहा था कि कितने भारी पीड़ा होती है अगर कोई व्यक्ति अमित शाह जी या भाजपा के सामने अंबेडकर जी का नाम लेता है। तो हम सब लोग अंबेडकर जयंती जैसे पार्टी ने निर्णय लिया है कि भाई हर पंचायत में पंचायत अध्यक्ष जो है और सभी विधायक अपने अपने क्षेत्रों में जाकर बाबा साहब की जयंती को मनाएं। लेकिन दुख इस बात का है, आज जो लोग भी, चाहे जनता दल यूनाइटेड हो या भाजपा हो या एनडीए के और पार्टनर्स हो बिहार में, इन लोगों ने अंबेडकर जी के विचारधारा से विपरीत काम करने पर तुले हुए। शेड्यूल 9 में, सूची 9 में हम लोगों की मांग थी कि महागठबंधन की सरकार ने जो बिहार में 65% आरक्षण जो हम लोगों ने बढ़ाया था, इसको शेड्यूल 9 में डाला जाए। लेकिन यही भाजपा की सरकार कोर्ट में जाकर के जो है गड़बड़ करने का काम किया और लगातार 10 महीने तक इन लोगों ने, जो कैबिनेट का हम लोगों का महागठबंधन का सिफारिश था कि आरक्षण को 9वीं अनुसूची।
In a tribute paid at the Supreme Court on the occasion of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's birth anniversary, Justice Bhushan Ramakrishna Gavai remarked that the nation remained eternally grateful to Dr. Ambedkar for the constitution he and his fellow framers had crafted. He acknowledged that India's strength, rapid development and global standing were deeply rooted in Ambedkar's philosophy, ideology and vision. According to him, it is this enduring legacy that continues to keep the nation united and resilient.
So the nation is always be grateful to Dr. Ambedkar because of the constitution framed by Dr. Ambedkar and all his colleagues. India is strong, progressing and one of the most fastest developing countries in the world. The Honorable Chief Justice of India will also be paying his tributes after he returns to Delhi.
So how relevant is his message today?
As it is always very relevant, and it is his philosophy, his ideology, his vision that is keeping us united. And
on the occasion of Ambedkar Jayanti, Maharashtra Governor C.P. Radhakrishnan addressed a gathering at Chaitya Bhumi, the revered memorial of Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar in Mumbai. During his speech, he paid homage to Dr. Ambedkar's unparalleled contribution to the nation, particularly his role in drafting the constitution and his lifelong fight for social justice, equality and empowerment of the marginalized. The governor acknowledged Chaitya Bhumi as a site of deep inspiration and pride for millions and noted that Ambedkar's ideals continue to guide India's democratic journey.
On behalf of everyone, I congratulate the government of Maharashtra, the BMC, the state police and the Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Samiti and all associated organizers for the meticulous arrangements made for this important function and celebration. Bharat Ratna Dr. Ambedkar, Baba Saheb Ambedkar ji is regarded as the principal architect of our constitution. Today, I remember the day one when Modi ji was getting elected as the Prime Minister of India. First time he was about to enter the Parliament, and on that day the journalists who assembled in front of the Parliament asked him one question: which moral you are going to follow as the Prime Minister of this country? They asked, are you going to follow the Gita? Are you going to follow the Bible? Or are you going to follow the Quran? The spontaneous reply from our great Narendra Modi ji as the Prime Minister, he said, I am going to follow the moral of the Constitution given by the great Dr. Ambedkar ji. India is strong today, India is democratic today, everyone is equal today. It is because of the great contribution by Ambedkar ji by way of creating a wonderful, strong constitution for the nation. He is a great social reformer, rather he is a great social revolutionary, I can call him. And he is a great patriot. His patriotism has no parallel. Maharashtra's great contribution from two great personalities of different times. One is from Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and the other is from Baba Saheb Ambedkar ji. Both have contributed a lot for the modern India today. Shivaji Maharaj fought against the aggressors, and our Baba Saheb Ambedkar ji fought against the untouchability, and he fought for the equality. The right to drink, the right to eat, the right to wear the cloth which he likes, the right to own a land, the right to move anywhere, the right to sit with anyone is the birthright of every Indian citizen. For that he has fought and he established today. And he is one of the greatest son of Bharat Mata, because his love and affection. Later, on behalf of everyone, I congratulate the government of Maharashtra.
That's the wrap of the Inside News. Keep watching CVR News.